I thought the Supra was finally ready for the first drive after the fuel system upgrade. Then this happened. Oh, that's a bummer. Everything is finally installed, but this is the moment that decides if this whole fuel system upgrade was worth it. And now is the scariest part, because one bad fitting can destroy everything again. Hey, we got a failure already. Car is back in the garage. The problem is this. I have a 2-pump set up now, and they are high volume pump, which means each one of them will get anything between 20 and 30 amps. And what's going on is I have one relay with one 30 amp fuse, and if you look, it melted pretty good. So I'm gonna solve this with a whole new thing, which is gonna have one relay per pump, one 30 amp 40 amp fuse per pump, and one dedicated positive and ground per pump. And this is all I'm gonna need. Alright guys, it's midnight. I am tired. I'm gonna shower, sleep, and tomorrow I'm gonna put this in the Supra. I tied everything goes underneath and goes to there. Now this year I'm gonna organize somehow. I was trying to 3D print something, it didn't quite work. Trigger plugged and ground plugged. Everything else is plugged in there. I gotta, of course, cover it all, but we are going to start the car. Alright, it is connected. Battery voltage. Nice. It is running rich because there's the enrichment going on. And me nerd with the glasses. So it worked. We have 2 pumps running. I'm gonna let it warm up, see what's up. No leaks here either. I don't see anything on the ground, and there's a paper back there. Pressure is, wow, it's a lot. Now we finally have a fuel system that can handle 800 horsepower, but we found one last issue. It can never go as smooth. We need to replace the return line because my pressure is being around 80 psi. A little too much. But this next video. For now, ciao. And later.